In this training video, we will be talking about rates and rate sets for the accounts receivable side of billing. AR is short for accounts receivable. The AR rate defines the billing rules and the rate at which to bill customers for services provided. To explain what an AR rate set is and how it relates to an AR rate, let's use an example. Let's say we have a regular rate that we bill customers for doing electrical work, and it's currently $100 an hour. Now let's say that due to rising costs, you want to start charging $110 an hour in the year 2019. To do this, you would have two rates, with each one having a different effective date. Now you would put these two rates into a rate set. When a scheduler assigns a service provider to a service request, he or she would also choose the rate set to use to bill the customer. USCHED will automatically pull the correct rate out of the rate set. USCHED does this by comparing the service date of the request with the effective dates of the rates in the rate set. Let's select the AR rates option under the billing menu. On this screen, we can see a list of all the AR rates we currently have. To add a new one, click on the Create a New AR Rate button. There are a few fields we need to fill out here. The name is the label that you want to give to this AR rate. This label is what is used when displaying the list of AR rates to your users. The invoice label is the label that you want to use when showing this rate to your customers. The effective date is the date this AR rate goes into effect. When you have multiple AR rates defined within an AR rate set, the effective date is what determines which one is used. The business hour rate is the hourly rate at which you will bill your customers for services performed during business hours. The after-hour rate is the hourly rate at which you will bill your customers for services performed during non-business hours. The minimum time is the minimum number of minutes you will bill your customers for assignments using this AR rate. The billing increment is the increment in minutes which you will bill your customer for services. If a customer cancels a service request, the cancel billable hours is the maximum number of business hours in advance of the scheduled date and time of the assignment for which it will still remain billable to the customer. USCHED will calculate the number of business hours between the date and time the service request was made and the scheduled date and time of the assignment. If the calculated number of business hours is less than the short notice hours defined here, USCHED will consider the assignment to be a short notice assignment. Let's switch to the Fees tab. In this panel, we can define any number of fees to be billed to the customer for assignments using this AR rate. Click on the Add a Fee button. There are a few fields that we need to set up for each fee we want to add. The name of the fee will appear in the invoice to the customer. Here we have the amount to bill the customer for this fee. For the Applies option, set this to business hours if you want to bill the customer this fee only when the start time of the assignment is within your business hours. Set this to after hours if you want to bill the customer this fee only when the start time of the assignment is outside of your business hours. Otherwise, set this to always if you want to bill the customer this fee, regardless of whether the start time of the assignment is within business hours or not. The affected by surcharge field determines whether or not this fee will also be affected, surcharges or discounts. Clicking on the Save Changes button saves this AR rate to the database. Now we can see our new AR rate in the list. What I'm going to do now is put on my superhero cape and create a second AR rate in record time. This second AR rate will be our new rate for the year 2019. This list now shows our two electrical work rates. The next step is to put them into an AR rate set so that our scheduling team can apply them to assignments. To do this, select the AR rate set option under the billing menu. On this screen, we can see our current list of AR rate sets. To create a new one, click on the Create a New AR Rate Set button. There are a few fields to fill out here. The name is the label that you want to give to this AR rate set. This label is what is used when displaying the selected AR rate set to your users. Select the service line to put this AR rate set under. Each AR rate set can only be associated with one service line. The holiday field indicates whether or not this AR rate set should be used for billing customers for service requests that fall on a company holiday. This is used only as a hint to help schedulers decide which AR rate set to select for an assignment. If the short notice field is set to yes, then USCHED will display a short notice icon in the service request box whenever at least one service provider slot is considered short notice. This is only used as a visual cue to your schedulers and does not do anything else. Finally, we need to add AR rates to this AR rate set. USCHED will automatically select the correct AR rate by comparing the assignment date and time with the effective date of each rate. Now we can click on the Save Changes button to save this new AR rate set to the database. We have successfully created two different AR rates and we have placed them in a new AR rate set. Before schedulers can start to use this AR rate set, we need to tell USCHED which customers can be billed using this particular AR rate set. Let's do that now by visiting the Groups option under the People menu. Here we see a list of all our customers or groups. We can choose to add this new AR rate set only to certain customers or to all customers organized under our group. Let's apply our new AR rate set to the Acme Corporation group. We do this by clicking on the yellow pencil icon for that group. Next, we need to switch to the AR Rate Sets tab. In this tab, we can see which AR rates are already inherited from the parent group. Click on the Add an AR Rate Set button. In the field that appears, select the new AR rate set. Now, let's click on the Save Changes button to update the database. We are back on the list of the group screen. Under the AR Rate Sets column, we can now see that we have added our new AR rate set to the Acme Corporation group. Schedulers can now select this AR rate set when assigning service providers to requests made under this group. This concludes our AR rates and rate sets training.